Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Omotoyosi. I film about health, faith, lifestyle, and everything that is fun. So today I have a guest with me. We'll be talking about his experience here in the Philippines. Is my classmate, so I'll give him this mic so he can introduce himself to us.
Hi, my name is Tarun, and I am from India, and I know Toyosi for a few years now. I'm seeing you after 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So COVID effects. Yeah.
All right, so you see us passing this mic. We are outside, so it's kind of noisy here. So we'll just be making use of this mic so you can hear us very well. All right, so how have you been, Tarun?
I have been good. How have you been?
I've been okay. You left us in the Philippines, you know.
Yeah.
How's India?
India is amazing. India is doing good right now. Yeah. How is your country? How is Nigeria?
Yeah, Nigeria is fine, but you know I've been here for. I mean, throughout the whole COVID, I didn't travel, so I've been in the Philippines. So we're going to be talking about your experience here while you were here in the Philippines, and I know you've been. I mean, we've been having class online, right? So you're just going to tell us your experience schooling in the Philippines and also living here in the Philippines. All right, so guys, let me just give you a small highlight about Tyrone. I'm going to be exposing you here. Okay, so Tyrone is a cleanliness freak. We, I mean, like we detected like that he had OCD. Do you have OCD?
Right.
All right. I'm going to show this out. So guys, this what's it called? This case, he has been using it since we're in 200 level, and now we are in 40. Yeah, like he likes to carry even before COVID. He carries sanitizer everywhere. He's so he's the cleanliness freak now. We like call it.
I don't mind, but I think I'm just normal.
You are normal. All right, so we're in the same class, and you know there was this. Can you remember the time we had Oscar that you were my patient?
Yes. Every day we would meet, and yeah, we would practice on everyone in
Ourselves,
the
right?
group. Yeah, it was fun times.
You remember when we're having the main day we're having the Oscar. He was my patient, and I remember he told me that there was a I was supposed to do abdomen, right? Examination on the abdomen. So I did everything, and I left one thing. So after the whole examination, can you remember what you said?
Uh, I remember you forgot to ask me if my bladder was full.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it was a disaster for us, most of us.
Right. Okay. So let me explain. There's this thing you tell someone to. Everyone was so nervous that day, right? Because we were scared. We don't know what they will ask us to do. So eventually they told me to do abdomen examination, and he was my patient. So normally I was supposed to tell him to empty his bladder, that's to go use the restroom to ease himself. So I didn't do that. I forgot that. Then after the whole thing, he told me, I didn't mean you told me to empty my bladder. I would have run. He said he would have run to the restroom to use because he was already very nervous that probably he was going to like pee on himself or something. All right, guys. So let's go to the what's it called, to the order of the day. All right. So the first question is, how has it been living in the Philippines?
I'll be speaking for myself. Philippines has been good to me. It's like the people have been friendly. I found amazing friends, mostly Indians, but yeah, it was a good place to be in. I like the weather, the air is amazing, and I got to see you. See, I made so many friends from all around the.
The world.
Yeah, people. One of the good factors about living in Philippines is like you don't have much language barrier. People know English, so most of the people speak English here. So it's a plus thing. Yeah.
You talked about weather. The weather is okay. You sure the weather is nice? Okay, what's the difference between Philippine weather and Nigeria? Sorry, and Indian weather? Is it the same?
What again?
Weather. I thought you talked about weather, right?
Weather, yeah, yeah.
So what's the difference?
Okay, so I come from Delhi, and our we have all the extremes. It's like extreme summers, extreme rains, and extreme winters. But here is quite moderate. You don't have to worry too much about the weather. It rains a lot, but it's good. It's nice.
All right. So what about the schooling? How's it been for you? Schooling here in the Philippines?
Schooling has been nice. We are a lot of students here, but and there's a lot of self-studying involved. I mean, a lot of it. Uh, but yeah, schooling has been okay. Mhm.
All right. So um, um I know, we are foreigners in this country, so definitely there will be challenges we'll be facing. So, what challenges have you faced, or yeah, what challenges have you faced regarding living here in the Philippines?
Okay, so for me, I would say that I'm a vegetarian. So food has been a thing for me to find readily available food, which I can go to any place and have it. But no, there are limited places, and like basic amenities like a haircut. Like for people with curly hair, it's very hard to find just a salon which cuts curly hair. You just go and find the best of the place, and you end up with a bad hairdo. So it's not fun. Hair is everything. um, and yeah, that's all.
Okay, so what about schooling? I think I was supposed to use the say that first. How's school been? I mean, challenges you faced in school. Have you faced any challenges in school? All right, so tell us, what challenges have you faced in school?
Okay, so the biggest challenge what we foreigners face is that we have a different class, we have a different batch, and the student teacher ratio is quite weird. It's like for one teacher we have like around 300 students, and for the upcoming batches it's only increasing, it's not decreasing. So if that is fixed somehow, if possible, that would make a lot of difference in our the quality of education here. So yeah, that is, I think if that is fixed, a lot of everything else will be getting fixed quite easily. And I think we as students, we are unaware of a lot of hidden charges, right? It's like we are not told in the beginning that you will have to pay a lot of this, like from here there here.
Right.
It's like you get your allowance, and at the end of the month you're like, okay, most of it went to the college itself. It's other than the tuition fees and everything else included, right? Yeah, so yeah, otherwise studies are just as it is. It's like you just have to do a lot of self study. Yeah.
At a time, I was the only Nigerian, or let's say the only black person in the class. And sometimes I just feel that we are supposed to like talk more, like say what we want more. Like, why are the Indians not saying what they want? Why are they not, voicing out to say we don't want this, we want that? So what do you think? Or was it that you guys are shy? Because I realized that I think Asians, they are shy naturally, right? You agree to that? So is it the shyness that you don't want to talk, you don't want to speak out, or what do you think? Why is it that you guys just like try to like flow with whatever that is happening around you and all like that?
Okay, so I think it's an acquired behavior and a cultural shock for everyone. Um, yeah, so Philippines has taught all of us Indians that we should be quick because it takes so much time with everything. Yeah, the people are friendly, but stuff takes time to get done. So yeah, you can't question a lot of things. It's just the way it is. It's very slow. So you learn to just agree with everyone and just go with their ways. It's their country, their rules. So you just agree, right? You just don't say no to everything or don't question everything. So maybe that is why a lot of times you might have felt, okay, we are not questioning the authorities, the management about if something is wrong is happening, if we feel so. Because we just want to get done with a lot of things faster. So we don't want any delays. Yeah. So one of the reasons I would say is that. And I'm sorry that you have to, because we are so populous. You were the only one in class, so you might be feeling like I'm suffering because of all these people. Sorry for that.
You know that those period of, I mean, those time I used to get angry a lot because I can't fight everyone in the class. I remember there was a time we had to like do something, and I was the only one that didn't. Okay, we're supposed to pay for something, and I felt like we're not supposed to pay for that anymore. Then I said I wasn't going to pay. I remember my group members calling me, please go and pay. I don't want them to, we don't want them to fail us. Things like that. It's those time is very, very challenging anyway. So but I also learned that just go through with everything and just finish, just graduate. And that's it. Sometimes when I call my parent and I'm trying to like complain to them, that they just tell me do everything they ask you to do. Your own is just to graduate from the school. And I actually reason with them. It's their country, it's a school, so you have to like just go with the flow. All right. So, you know, here in Las Pinas, I see so many Indians around. You see, if you go, if you check your left, you're seeing Indians, your front, everywhere Indian. So, why did you guys choose Philippines to study? To study into? Why do you guys study here? I mean, come here to study in the Philippines.
Um, I don't know. I guess, see, a lot of Indians, we want to become doctors, and we have like very limited seats in our country, India. So we do try to, and we are a very populous country. We have a lot of kids. Uh, so we just try to find colleges everywhere around the globe. It's like I think in most of the countries you'll find that Indians are in the mid school. So yeah, uh, the, pro- the it's quite expensive in India also to get into a medical college. So it's comparatively cheaper, even though it's a lot of money. Um, yeah, I think that's it. It's like since the availability of the seats are quite limited in India, so we try to go to other places. Yeah.
Right. So, you guys come here because it is cheaper, right?
Yeah. One.
So, is entering into medical school in India, is it very difficult? Very difficult. But it's actually difficult in Nigeria. You have to be a genius before you enter the medical school in our country. All right. So, as now you're almost done in the medical school here. But what will you advise? What will your advice be to anyone coming from from Indian to study here in the Philippines?
Um, I would ask fellow Indian students coming to Philippines, just like do your research, find a college, look for the student teacher ratio, and yeah, it's a lot of time. So look into it. If you get a chance, just talk to some of this existing students, so you know about the place, and not just the college, just like the locality also. It's like how is it, and does it go with your lifestyle and your pocket, and yeah, that's it, I guess.
All right. Thank you so much, Tarun, for grazing my channel. Thank you for yeah.
Thank you for calling me.
Thank you also for coming here. Tarun is actually a very shy guy. I I told him I was going to I would want him to come here to talk to us about his experience in the Philippines, and there were a lot of questions. Do you think I'm fit for this? And I told him you are the only person, almost like the only Indian I can understand his English very well. Yeah, he talks so low, but I can still understand him very well. So thank you once again. All right, guys. So this is going to be the end of this video. I hope if you're an Indian person planning to school here in the Philippines, or you're already here and you've not started your medical school, you heard what Senior Tarun said. you know, listen to him, listen to his advice. All right, guys. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also leave beautiful comments for me in the comment section, and also share my links. Thank you so much. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.